I'm Dylan Tweeney, Executive Editor of VentureBeat, and I'm here with John Duffy. He's the CEO of 3C Interactive. Well, thanks for coming to the Mobile Summit. So you do a lot of work with companies who are trying to understand how to interact with people in mobile and how to find customers in mobile. Some of them very big companies, right? So tell me about sort of the challenges that these companies face in finding and then more importantly staying in touch with their customers across a bunch of different platforms.
Well, our customers are generally big companies with lots of consumers that they need to communicate with frequently. And they recognize mobile as a bigger opportunity than the internet was for them back in the 90s, but it has different challenges. Unlike the internet, there's not a lot of standards. The networks are owned by the carriers, and therefore the carriers have to participate in the approval of the things we do and benefit from it. But being able to connect with billions of users is clearly one of the most phenomenal business opportunities in the history of technology.
Now, you said that very politely, about the carriers. The carriers are very involved, right? Are they to a certain extent a roadblock or something difficult that this is not like the internet, right? You can't just get on a carrier's network and do whatever you want, right?
Well, I think they're doing what they need to do, which is make sure that they protect the investment they have in their network and their subscribers. And unlike the internet, they want to be positive that the services that they're allowing their subscribers to consume through our platform are beneficial and won't prevent churn. If I was AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile, and I had invested billions and billions of dollars in building these companies, boy, I'd want to protect that investment too. And so our value proposition has been to build quality services for world-class companies that add value across the ecosystem. And so certainly don't think of them as roadblocks. They're our partners.
Yeah. All right. Very partners. So that's very diplomatic.
Yeah.
So what's the way that you have found, you're dealing with many different carriers, many different platforms, iOS, Android, BlackBerry still a little bit, Windows Phone coming up, many different devices. How do you enforce some kind of consistency in terms of keeping track of people across all those platforms?
Well, our business process starts with identifying a quality customer that has a really tough problem, and then using all the tools available on mobile to build a solution that solves that problem. And it's never just text or voice or web or payments. Our best solutions involve all of those services to develop a really meaningful solution for the consumer and our customer that drives long-term value.
Okay. How about identity? How do you keep track of individual customers?
Well, something that we've uncovered recently is the focus on the mobile phone number as being the one uniquely identifier that's consistent. So if you think about it, credit card information changes, email information changes, home address, home phone number, all of these things are by their nature subject to change. The mobile phone number is the one thing that will be consistent for that user in the future. And so most of our customers have targeted that as the key point of communication.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you for sharing your thoughts with us here at the Mobile Summit. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. This is fantastic. Having a great time here in San Francisco.
Right on. Thanks.